Good day, I'm Tom from Talk-Radio.ca.
And I'm Leslie. Today we're diving into the best fishing spots in Vero Beach. Let's get started.
Absolutely, Leslie. Finding the perfect spot depends on several factors.
That's right, Tom. Factors like the type of fish you're after, the season, and whether you're on a boat, kayak, or fishing from shore all play a role.
Leslie, let's start with fishing off the beach. It's great year-round, isn't it?
You're correct, Tom. All you need to do is look for signs like birds diving on bait, schools, or fish jumping.
And there are so many different fish to target off the beach, including tarpon, sharks, snook, bluefish, mackerel, pompano, and whiting.
For sure, Tom. And the best time to catch tarpon, snook, and sharks off the beach is during bait migrations from August through November.
Matching the hatch is crucial during these migrations. You'll want to use lures that mimic minnows like the white DOA cal with a 1-ounce red jig head.
That's correct, Tom. And during high tide, predators can get close to shore, sometimes right at your feet.
But during lower tides, you'll find them further out. A small silver spoon is a great lure choice during these times.
As we move closer to the fall, mullet run, anchovies, threadfin, herrings, sardines, and other whitebaits join the mix.
And when the mullets show up, you'll need to switch to lures that imitate mullets, like an 8-inch pencil popper lure.
That's right, Tom. It's fascinating how the fishing dynamics change with the seasons.
Now let's talk about the best all-around rod and reel combo for inshore fishing in Vero Beach.
Indeed, Tom. A 3500 series reel paired with a 7-foot medium-strength fast-action rod is highly recommended.
And don't forget to fill the spool with 15-pound braided line and use a 20-pound leader.
As for reels, the Penn Spinfisher series is a top choice due to its durability and sealed body.
But if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, the Diawa BG reels are also a good choice, especially for flats boat fishing.
That's right, Tom. Now let's move on to fishing during the mullet run.
The mullet run usually starts in September, but it can vary depending on weather conditions.
When the mullets show up, you'll want to switch to lures that resemble mullets, like a cigar with treble hooks.
And the great thing about imitation mullet lures is that you can cast them a long way.
Sometimes the mullet run starts early if there's a hurricane or tropical storm to get the bait moving.
But if there are no storms, the mullet might not show up in mass until the end of September or early October. It usually ends by November.
Now let's discuss catching pompano and whiting in Vero Beach.
Pompano and whiting become more active when water temperatures reach the mid-70s.
Exactly, Tom. And the go-to bait for pompano and whiting is sand fleas, also known as mole crabs.
You can use pompano rigs and pyramid sinkers to target them, adjusting the weight based on wave conditions.
And if you can't find sand fleas, frozen shrimp or clam strips are good alternatives.
Banana jigs are also a fun way to catch pompano and whiting. Just cast and bounce them on the bottom.
If you're not getting bites, keep moving along the beach until you find the schools of pompano and whiting.
Let's not forget that the pompano usually leave Vero Beach by May as the water temperatures get too hot for them.
That's correct, Tom. Pompano prefer water temperatures between 62 and 75 degrees. Once it gets hotter, they migrate north.
Now let's talk about catching trophy snook, tarpon, or redfish. Fishing charters can help with that, right?
Absolutely, Tom. Booking a fishing charter is a great way to target these trophy fish.
Let's shift our focus to fishing on the grass flats in Vero Beach.
Most of the fishing I do is on or near the grass flats, Tom. It's a diverse environment with many fish species.
Live bait is a winner here, Leslie. If you can use a cast net to catch bait, you'll maximize your catch.
Definitely, Tom. Snook, tarpon, redfish, spotted sea trout, black drum, and flounder are among the species you'll find.
For lures, soft plastics like the white DOA cal and silver or gold spoons work well on the grass flats.
And don't forget, early mornings, late afternoons, and cloudy days are great times for top water lures.
Now let's move on to fishing in the mangroves, Leslie.
The mangroves are a hotspot for tarpon, sheepshead, mangrove, snapper, snook, redfish, black drum, and more.
And a live shrimp under a float is a surefire way to attract these fish, as long as it's within a foot or two of the mangrove roots.
For redfish and snook, live finger mullet or pilchard can also do the trick, Tom.
When it comes to lures, soft plastics like DOA cowls and Berkeley gulps are ideal for fishing in the mangroves.
That's right, Tom. Accurate casting close to the mangrove roots is key.
Now let's discuss fishing around docks.
Docks are a hotspot for snook, flounder, and redfish. They love the structure to hunt and hide from larger predators.
And livebait like shrimp, finger mullet, or pilchard works great near docks.
If you're using artificial lures, cast up current to the docks, Tom. Predators like to let the bait come to them.
Now let's shift our focus to fishing around bridges.
Bridges offer opportunities to catch snook, grouper, snapper, and sheepshead, but the current and depth can be challenging.
You'll often find these fish near the bottom, so using live bait like pinfish or mullet on a sinker is a wise choice.
And a flare hawk-styled jig can work wonders around bridge pilings.
Jigging with added scent like Procure can make your lures even more appealing to fish, Leslie.
That's right, Tom. Adding a piece of shrimp or a Berkeley gulp swimming mullet can increase your chances of success.
Thank you, Leslie. It's been a pleasure exploring the best fishing spots in Vero Beach with you today.
Likewise, Tom. Remember, anglers, follow these tips to make the most of your fishing adventures in Vero Beach.
That's a wrap for today's fishing insights. Stay tuned for more from FYAO Saltwater Media Group Inc.
Until next time, happy fishing, everyone.
We hope you enjoy our Talk-Radio.ca broadcasts. We are a not-for-profit service, providing up-to-date news in an unbiased, journalistic fashion. Please subscribe and like to make sure we reach our audience. You might want to play an entire playlist, produced each day on our best content. These stories are ideal on long road trips, or as a daily current events update during morning coffee. Enjoy!